My dear child, today marks the end of every financial struggle you have ever known. Right now, in this very moment, heaven is opening its treasure rooms just for you. The angels are gathering around your name, preparing to deliver blessings so massive that your hands will tremble when they arrive. Everything you have been crying about in the silence of your bedroom, every bill that made your heart sink, every moment you had to say no to your children because the money wasn't there, all of that pain ends today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The universe has heard every single prayer you whispered when you thought no one was listening. Every tear that rolled down your face while you were trying to stay strong for everyone else, those tears were collected in heaven's bottle, and now they are being transformed into rivers of abundance that will flow directly into your life. There is something extraordinary happening in the spiritual realm right now as you read these words. The gates that have been locked against your prosperity for years are being shattered. Chains that held back your financial freedom are breaking link by link. Walls that separated you from abundance are crumbling to dust. And standing in the middle of all this divine destruction is you, about to walk into a completely new reality. You are not going to struggle anymore. You are not going to wonder where the next meal will come from. You are not going to feel that crushing weight on your chest when you think about money. All of that is ending right here, right now, in this sacred moment that was designed specifically for you before time even began. Your breakthrough is not coming, it is already here. The favor you have been begging for is already released. The miracle you need is already in motion, moving toward you at supernatural speed. Think about all those nights when you couldn't sleep because worry kept you awake. Remember how you stared at the ceiling, your mind racing with thoughts about unpaid bills, broken dreams, and prayers that seemed to go unanswered. Heaven saw every single one of those nights. Not one tear, not one sleepless hour, not one desperate prayer was missed or forgotten. The divine accounting system recorded every sacrifice you made, every time you trusted even when it made no sense, every moment you chose faith over fear. And now the payout is coming. Not a small blessing, not just enough to get by, but an overflow so magnificent that you will look back at this moment and say this was the day everything changed forever. This is your divine appointment with destiny, and nothing in hell or on earth can cancel what has been scheduled for you today. Your ancestors may have lived in poverty. Your parents may have struggled their entire lives. The people around you might be broke, stressed, and barely surviving. But that cycle does not touch you anymore. You are the one chosen to break every generational curse of lack. You are the one who will rewrite your family's financial story. When your grandchildren read about your life, they will say, "This was the person who changed everything for our family. This was the one who refused to accept defeat. This was the warrior who stood in faith until heaven responded." Your name is about to become legendary in your bloodline. The wealth that is being released to you today is not just for you. It carries a legacy assignment. It will ripple through generations, creating opportunities, opening doors, and establishing your family as people of influence and abundance. What you are receiving is not luck. It is not random. It is the fulfillment of a promise that was spoken over your life before you took your first breath. The enemy tried to stop this moment from happening. He sent distractions, discouragements, and delays. He whispered lies in your ear telling you that your time would never come, that you were forgotten, that your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling. He wanted you to give up, to stop believing, to walk away from faith and settle for a life of struggle. But you didn't quit, even when it felt impossible. Something inside you kept holding on. That something was not just your own strength, it was heaven's strength working through you, keeping you anchored when the storms tried to sweep you away. And because you refused to let go, you are now standing at the entrance of your promised land. The milk and honey are not far away. They are right here, flowing towards you in streams of financial blessing that will astound everyone who knows your story. Listen carefully to what is being said to you right now. You are not going to be the person asking for help anymore. You are becoming the person who provides help. You are not going to be the borrower anymore. You are becoming the lender. You are not going to walk into rooms feeling small and insignificant anymore. You are going to walk into those same rooms carrying an authority and a presence that makes people stop and pay attention. The shift happening in your life is not just about money. It is about identity. It is about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. For too long you have lived beneath your potential, shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant to hold you. But those days are over. The real you is emerging. The powerful you is rising. The prosperous you is being revealed, and the world is about to witness a transformation so complete that people will struggle to recognize you. There are divine connections being arranged for you right now. People you have never met are being moved by an invisible force to bless you. Someone is thinking about you at this very moment, feeling impressed to send you money, offer you an opportunity, or open a door that has been closed. They do not even understand why they feel this way. They just know they need to reach out to you. This is how heaven operates. It moves human hearts like chess pieces on a board, positioning everyone perfectly to fulfill the plan designed for your life. You are going to receive phone calls that shock you. You are going to open emails that make you cry tears of joy. You are going to find checks in your mailbox that you were not expecting. You are going to hear news that changes your entire financial situation in a single moment. And when it happens, you will remember this exact moment, this exact message, and you will know that it was all orchestrated by divine hands. Do not let doubt creep into your mind right now. Do not let the voice of fear tell you that this is too good to be true. That voice is the enemy's last attempt to steal what heaven has already released. When you start to doubt, you create interference in the spiritual atmosphere. It is like trying to tune into a radio station, but switching the dial before the signal can come through clearly. Stay locked in. Keep your faith steady. Refuse to waver. What you are being told right now is not exaggeration. It is not hype. It is truth spoken from the throne room of heaven directly into your situation. You have been chosen for this blessing. Your name has been called. Your file has been pulled from heaven's archive, and the stamp of approval has been placed on your miracle. If you are still watching right now, that is not an accident. Thousands of people started this message, but many have already clicked away. They got distracted. They got impatient. They let the enemy steal their moment, but you are still here. That tells me something powerful about you. It tells me you are serious. It tells me you are hungry. It tells me you have the kind of faith that refuses to miss what God is doing. So right now, as an act of faith, as a declaration that you believe what is being spoken over your life, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Not because the channel needs you, but because your subscription is a spiritual act. It is you saying yes to what heaven is releasing. It is you planting a seed of obedience that will produce a harvest of blessing. Do it now before you go any further. Let that simple action be the bridge between where you are and where you are going. Now let us go deeper into what is unfolding for you. You need to understand something critical. The blessings coming to you are not random acts of kindness from the universe. They are assigned deliveries from the warehouse of heaven. Every blessing has your name on it. Every door opening for you was built specifically for you to walk through. Every opportunity showing up in your path was designed with your gifts, your talents, and your calling in mind. This is not a generic blessing. This is a custom-made miracle tailored to fit your exact needs, your exact situation, and your exact destiny. Heaven does not do one size fits all. Heaven does personalized, detailed, intentional blessing that meets you exactly where you are and takes you exactly where you need to be. Your past does not disqualify you from this blessing. Maybe you made mistakes. Maybe you walked away from faith for a season. Maybe you did things you are ashamed of. None of that changes what heaven has decided for you today. The mercy of the divine is greater than your mistakes. The grace available to you is bigger than your failures. When heaven looks at you, it does not see your worst moments. It sees your potential. It sees your future. It sees the person you are becoming. And based on that vision, heaven releases blessing. So let go of guilt. Release the shame. Stop punishing yourself for things that have already been forgiven. Today is a new day. Today is a fresh start. Today is the beginning of your comeback story. You have been faithful in small things, and now you are being trusted with much. Maybe you gave your last dollar to help someone when you had nothing. Maybe you prayed for others even when your own prayers felt unanswered. Maybe you stayed kind and loving even when people treated you badly. All of that was seen. All of that was recorded, and now the reward is being calculated and delivered. Heaven operates on a system of sowing and reaping. What you sow, you will reap. But here is the beautiful part. You do not just reap the same amount you sowed. You reap a multiplied harvest. One seed becomes a field. One act of kindness becomes a lifetime of favor. One moment of faith becomes a legacy of blessing. That is the economy of heaven. And you are about to experience it firsthand. There are going to be moments in the coming days where things happen so fast you will feel like you are in a dream. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Money will show up from sources you never considered. People will speak your name in rooms you have never entered. Your reputation will shift. Your influence will grow. Your resources will expand. And through it all, you will carry a deep sense of peace knowing that this is not your doing. This is heaven's doing. You are simply walking in obedience, and heaven is handling the results. When people ask you how this happened, you will not be able to fully explain it. You will just smile and say it was a divine setup, a supernatural alignment, a miracle I cannot take credit for. Some of you reading this have been in a financial drought for so long you forgot what abundance feels like. You have lived paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul, constantly stressed about money. That drought is over. The rain is coming, not a drizzle, not a light shower, but a downpour of blessing that will flood your life and overflow into everything you touch. You are entering a season of more than enough. More than enough to pay your bills. More than enough to help others. More than enough to save for the future. More than enough to enjoy life without constantly worrying about money. This is the season you have been praying for. This is the breakthrough you have been believing for. And it starts today. Do not measure your future by your past. Do not look at where you have been and assume that is where you will stay. Your past was preparation. Your struggle was training. Your pain was building character and strength you will need for the next level. Everything you went through had a purpose. It was not wasted. It was not meaningless. It was shaping you, molding you, and qualifying you for what is coming next. The person who went through all that hardship is not the same person who will walk into this new season. You have been transformed by the fire. You have been refined by the pressure. And now you are ready. Now you are prepared. Now you can handle the blessing without it destroying you. Wealth without wisdom is dangerous. Blessing without character leads to destruction. But you have been through the process. You have learned the lessons. You know how to steward what is being given to you. You will not waste it. You will not squander it. You will use it wisely, invest it properly, and honor heaven with how you manage it. That is why you are being trusted with this level of blessing. Heaven knows you will not let it go to your head. Heaven knows you will stay humble. Heaven knows you will give glory where glory is due. And because of that, the floodgates are opening wide. Right now, angels are moving on your behalf. They are clearing paths. They are opening doors. They are whispering your name to the right people. They are blocking the plans of your enemies. They are protecting your finances from theft and loss. They are creating supernatural favor everywhere you go. You are surrounded by heavenly assistance that works 24 hours a day on your behalf. You are never alone. You are never without help. Even when you cannot see what is happening in the spiritual realm, trust that battles are being fought and won for you. Trust that strategies are being put in place to secure your victory. Trust that heaven is working overtime to ensure your success. The number of blessings coming to you is not small. It is not limited. It is abundant, overflowing, and continuous. This is not a one-time miracle. This is the beginning of a lifestyle. You are entering a flow of favor that will carry you for the rest of your life. Once you step into this stream, you will never have to go back to the desert. Once you taste this level of blessing, you will never settle for lack again. Your new normal is abundance. Your new reality is overflow. Your new identity is blessed, favored, and prosperous. Get used to it, embrace it, walk in it with confidence and gratitude. Some of you are worried that this sounds too good to be true. You have been disappointed before. You have hoped and believed and nothing happened. So now you are cautious. You are protecting your heart from another letdown. That is understandable. But this time is different. This time is your time. This time heaven has set an appointment that cannot be moved. This is not based on your feelings. It is not based on circumstances. It is based on a divine decree that was issued in the courts of heaven. And when heaven speaks, things must obey. Mountains move, walls fall, doors open, blessings flow. It is already done in the spiritual realm. Now it is manifesting in the physical realm, and you are about to see it with your own eyes. Everything you lost is being restored. Everything that was stolen is being returned. Everything that was destroyed is being rebuilt, and not just to the level it was before. It is being restored with increase, with interest, with multiplication. You are not just getting back what you had, you are getting more than you had. This is the season of restoration with overflow. This is payback time. This is when heaven says enough is enough and releases a blessing so big it silences every enemy, shocks every doubter, and proves to everyone that you serve a God who keeps his promises. Your children are watching you. Your family is watching you. Your friends are watching you. And they are about to see something that will change their perspective forever. They are going to witness firsthand what happens when someone refuses to give up on God. They are going to see a miracle unfold in real time, and many of them will turn back to faith because of what they see in your life. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is a testimony that will impact generations. It is a sign and a wonder that will point people back to the source of all blessing. You are being positioned as a living example of divine faithfulness. What an honor, what a privilege, what a responsibility. Now let me tell you what to do with this blessing when it comes. First, receive it with gratitude. Do not take it for granted. Do not act like you deserved it or earned it. It is a gift. It is grace. So say thank you. Second, manage it with wisdom. Do not go crazy spending it on things that have no value. Invest it, save it, use it to create more blessing. Third, share it generously. When you have been blessed, you become a conduit of blessing to others. Give to those in need. Support good causes. Be a source of help to people who are where you used to be. And fourth, give glory to heaven. Let everyone know where your blessing came from. Do not be ashamed of your faith. Do not hide your testimony. Let your life be a billboard that points people to the one who changed everything for you. The favor on your life right now is so strong that even your enemies will have to bless you. People who did not like you will find themselves in positions where they have no choice but to help you. This is how supernatural favor works. It turns opposition into opportunity. It converts haters into helpers. It flips the script completely. You are about to experience things that make no logical sense. People who should not be helping you will help you. Doors that should not open will open. Opportunities that should not come your way will come. And all of it will leave you shaking your head in amazement, saying only God could have done this. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you have never been in. Conversations are happening about you at tables where you are not sitting. Decisions are being made in your favor by people who do not even know you. This is the mystery of divine favor. It works behind the scenes, it operates in secret, and then one day you get a call, an email, a letter, and you realize that something was set up for you long before you knew anything about it. Heaven was working while you were sleeping. Angels were moving while you were praying, and now the results are about to show up in your physical reality. I want you to get excited. I want you to expect something amazing. I want you to walk around with a smile on your face because you know something good is about to happen. Stop walking around defeated. Stop talking like a victim. Stop acting like things will never change. Change is here. Victory is here. Breakthrough is here. Lift your head. Straighten your back. Put a bounce in your step. You are a child of the Most High, and your time has come. The season of struggle is over. The season of blessing has begun, and nothing can stop what heaven has started. My dear child, I come to you today not with judgment or criticism, but with arms wide open and a heart full of love that wants to lift you higher than you have ever been. I see the weight you carry on your shoulders. I see how anxiety grips your chest in the middle of the night. I see how fear whispers lies in your ear telling you that things will never get better. But I am here right now to silence those voices and replace them with truth that will set you free. The burden you are carrying was never meant to crush you. It was meant to bring you to a place where you realize you cannot do this alone, where you finally let go and let me carry what you were never designed to hold. I have been walking beside you every single day, even when you felt completely alone. Every tear that fell from your eyes I caught in my hand. Every prayer you whispered in desperation, I heard every single word. And now I am telling you that your struggle is coming to an end, not because you figured everything out, but because I am stepping into your situation with power that cannot be stopped. Your joy is not dependent on your circumstances. Even when everything around you looks broken and hopeless, there is a light inside you that refuses to die. That light is me living in you, shining through you, keeping you alive when everything else tried to kill your spirit. I grieve when I see you stuck in the past, replaying old mistakes, holding on to regrets that I already forgave and forgot. Every single morning when the sun comes up, it is my voice speaking to you saying today is a new beginning, yesterday is gone, and you do not have to carry it anymore. This is your invitation to grow, to learn, to become the person I created you to be. Let my words wash over your mind like fresh water, cleaning out the dirt and poison that the world has been pouring into your thoughts. Let truth take root in your heart, so deep that lies cannot grow there anymore. You need to be very careful about who you allow to speak into your life. There are people whose words are like poison darts, sharp and deadly, covered in bitterness and jealousy. They smile at you while secretly hoping you fail. They pretend to care while quietly celebrating your struggles. These people will drain your energy, dim your light, and pull you away from your purpose if you let them. Your peace is too valuable to give away to people who do not deserve access to your heart. Your spirit is sacred, set apart, created for something beautiful and powerful. I need you to guard what I have placed inside you. Do not let anyone convince you that you are less than what I say you are. Do not let their lies become louder than my truth. The chains that once held you prisoner are breaking right now as you read these words. The despair that sat on your chest like a heavy weight is being lifted off by my hand. What used to haunt you every single day is fading into the background, losing its power, becoming nothing more than a distant memory. The sorrow that tried to define who you are is being replaced with hope that rises like the sun over the horizon. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are not chained to your past anymore. I am doing something completely new inside you. Something fresh and powerful that the world has never seen before. The tears you cried alone in the dark, thinking nobody cared, I was there collecting every single one. And now I am replacing those tears with seeds of joy that will grow into gardens of blessing in your life. What was broken is being made whole again. What was lost is being restored. What was dead is coming back to life. There is greatness woven into your DNA because I designed you with purpose and destiny. Hold on to my promises like they are the most valuable treasure you own, because they are. My promises are not empty words that fade away. They are declarations of who I am, faithful, loving, powerful, and completely devoted to you. My devotion to you does not change based on how you feel or what you do. It is constant, unwavering, eternal. Even when your faith feels weak and small, mine is strong enough for both of us. I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see, multiplying everything you planted in faith. The seeds you sowed with tears are about to produce a harvest of joy so big it will shock you. My heart overflows with compassion when I watch you keep going even when you want to quit. You may not feel worthy of my blessing, but worthiness has nothing to do with it. I bless you because of who I am, not because of what you did. Grace is a gift I give freely. Mercy is my nature. My love surrounds you like a warm blanket on a cold night, deeper than any emotion you have ever felt, stronger than any circumstance you will ever face. It does not waver when you mess up. It does not fade when you struggle. It remains constant and true. When shadows of doubt creep into your mind, trying to convince you that you are alone, remember this simple truth. I was with you yesterday when you were struggling. I am with you right now as you read these words. And I will be with you tomorrow when you face new challenges. You are my beloved child, and nothing will ever change that reality. Now let me ask you some honest questions, and I want you to really think about your answers. Have there been moments where you drifted away from my instruction? Times when you misused the gifts I gave you, wasting your time on things that do not matter, spending your money on things that do not last, hiding your talents instead of using them? Have you allowed distractions to take over your focus? Have delays become excuses? Do not run away from these questions. Do not avoid the truth. These questions are not meant to shame you or make you feel guilty. They are meant to wake you up, to shake you out of spiritual sleep, to remind you that you were created for more than what you have been settling for. So let me ask you again. Have you truly honored the time I gave you? Have you poured your energy into things that matter while also taking time to rest and restore your soul? Have you chased after me with the same passion you chase your dreams? What about your finances? Have you given with a joyful heart, trusting me with your first fruits, being generous to people in need? Or has fear kept your hands closed tight, afraid to let go because you think I will not provide? And those beautiful gifts and talents I placed inside you, are you letting them shine brightly for the world to see? Or have you buried them under mountains of fear, insecurity, and doubt? These are not accusations designed to beat you down. They are catalysts meant to stir something sacred inside your spirit. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for your heart. I want your willingness. I want you to walk with me again without hesitation, without holding back, without playing it safe. I want you to trust that I can do more in one moment of your surrender than you could accomplish in an entire lifetime of trying to do everything in your own strength. You were never created to walk this journey alone. You were created to walk with me hand in hand, step by step, day by day. Right now, even as you are reading these words, I am orchestrating strategic connections, holy assignments, and heavenly opportunities that are going to blow your mind. You will not be doing this alone. I have been sculpting you, shaping you, preparing your soul through every valley you walked through and every mountain you climbed. All of it was preparation to carry the divine calling I am about to release over your life. You were fashioned to thrive, designed to carry influence that transforms atmospheres and touches lives in ways you cannot even imagine yet. A greater capacity is being birthed within you right now. You are being expanded on the inside to hold abundance, to steward divine favor, and to carry responsibilities that reach far beyond what your natural eyes can see or your natural mind can comprehend. This season of preparation you are in right now, even though it feels demanding and difficult, is absolutely sacred. New dreams are being planted, divine assignments are being written. Ideas that seem beyond your ability are being downloaded into your spirit, but they rest perfectly within my will. Do not resist the changes that are stirring inside you. Do not fight the transformation that is happening. These changes are my divine blueprint coming alive in your life. I am putting things in motion that have been waiting for the right time. I am realigning what was misaligned. I am removing what hinders your progress. I am repositioning you for victory that is closer than you think. Hold nothing back, because what I want to give you far exceeds what you are afraid to release. Watch and see what happens when you finally let go of control. When you release your grip on how you think things should happen, I release favor that will astound you. I am launching you into wide open spaces, realms you once only glimpsed in your wildest dreams. My ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and I will not let you fall. Right now, I want you to pause for just a moment and do something that will change the atmosphere around you. I want you to subscribe to this channel as an act of faith, not because the channel needs your subscription, but because your obedience to this simple instruction is a spiritual act that releases blessing. When you click that button, you are saying yes to what heaven is doing in your life. You are declaring that you believe in the message being spoken over you. You are planting a seed of obedience that will grow into a harvest you cannot measure. So go ahead and do it right now before you continue reading. Subscribe and let that action be a bridge between where you are and where you are going. Your faith is not fake or performative. It is personal and sacred. Even through all the battles you have fought, even when your reflection seemed clouded by doubt and failure, I still saw the purity in your heart. I saw your desire to do right even when you kept doing wrong. Because beneath all the mess, I see a heart that loves with compassion. You have fallen before, yes, many times. But I never turned my back on you. I never withdrew my love. I never held back my grace. So come to me without reservation, in bold surrender, without hiding anything. Ask for grace and it will be given in abundance. Ask for mercy and it will be poured out until it overflows. Do not despair or lose hope, because brighter days are absolutely on the horizon. I have already set in motion transformations that will change your life in ways you cannot imagine yet. You are not meant to stay in this season of waiting forever. This is just a transition. This is preparation for what comes next. What I am building in you right now is the foundation of a future far more glorious than anything you can comprehend with your natural mind. Let my love wrap around you like a warm embrace right now as I restore your soul and renew your heart. You are never alone in this. I will never leave you to face these challenges by yourself. With my presence surrounding you, you will triumph over every obstacle. With my spirit living inside you, you will soar to heights you never dreamed possible. Open your heart wide to receive my love without limits. Let moments of stillness with me strengthen your spirit and deepen your resolve to keep going. I am working in your life right now in ways you cannot see, dismantling obstacles that tried to block your path, illuminating new roads for you to walk down. I have already forgiven every mistake from your past, every wrong decision, every time you turned away from me. And I am infusing you with courage for the road ahead. What you lost is not gone forever. What was broken is being reshaped in my hands with care and precision. What seemed delayed is now being delivered at exactly the right moment. Your life is safely held within my hands, and my only desire is for your growth and strength. I long to see your faith unwavering and your spirit fortified against every attack. What you think you lost will be returned to you, magnified and multiplied beyond your wildest imagination. This is not wishful thinking or positive affirmations. This is my promise to you. This is your divine reality being spoken into existence. Instead of focusing on what seems to be missing in your life, choose to shift your gaze to the love I am offering you freely, to the family you cherish deeply, and to alignment with my will for your life. Know with absolute certainty that blessings are already on their way to you right now, even though they may not always come packaged in the form you expected. Material things are temporary. They come and go like waves on the ocean. But the treasures of my spirit last forever. Feel the strength in your hands right now. That strength does not come from the world or from your own effort. It comes from my power living inside you. Feel the weight of it because it symbolizes the authority you carry through your trust in me. You can wield this strength during times of challenge and warfare. I am standing right beside you, ready to fight alongside you in every battle you face. My love for you has no boundaries, no limits, no conditions. Your prayers are never hidden from me. Every single time you pray, you are releasing spiritual blessings upon your family, your home, and everyone you hold dear. I am extending my hand to you right now to pull you out of despair and darkness. I am urging you to grab hold of it without hesitation. Do not doubt for even 1 second, because I am fully prepared to help you in this exact moment. By placing your faith in me completely, you are walking a path toward a future brighter than anything you have experienced before. Your faith has already unlocked gates to a flood of blessings that will transform every area of your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Even though the road ahead may appear uncertain and unclear, take comfort in knowing that I have crafted a perfect plan specifically for you. It is not random. It is not flawed. It is not a backup plan. It is my masterpiece designed with you in mind. Every single trial you have endured, every tear you have shed, every sleepless night you suffered through has been part of a greater design that you could not see while you were in it. I have held you close through it all, wrapping you in my love even when you felt completely abandoned. And now I am ready to turn every bit of your sorrow into joy that bubbles up from deep inside your soul. My ways go beyond the limits of earthly time and human calendars. My wisdom surpasses anything human understanding can grasp. With each step you take moving forward, the path I have already prepared will unfold before your eyes, revealing greater clarity and direction than you have ever had. Your journey may not always be easy or comfortable. There will be hard moments, but trust in me because I am your guide, and my hand will gently lead you through every single moment of every single day. All I am asking from you is simple trust. Trust me fully with everything. Let go of your need to control every outcome. Release the grip of your own understanding and limited perspective. Allow me to be the compass that guides you in every area of your life, every decision, every relationship, every opportunity. I am not promising that your journey will be free from challenges or difficulties. There will absolutely be times when faith will be the only thing you have to hold on to. Times when the road ahead seems completely uncertain and the destination is nowhere in sight. But know this deep in your spirit, in those moments when you feel most alone, I will be right beside you, closer than your own breath. I am unwavering in my presence. I am the steady force in your life that never changes, never leaves, never gives up on you. Take courage, my beloved child. Dare to dream bigger than you have ever dreamed before. Hope for things that seem impossible. Believe with everything in you that with me, all things are truly possible. No matter what trials show up on your doorstep, no matter how dark the road becomes, I am the God who turns mourning into dancing and transforms ashes into beauty. The enemy will absolutely try to deceive you. He will plant false realities in your mind that seem so convincing and real. But remember this truth and never forget it. What I speak to you is eternal, unshakable, and unchanging. When trials appear on your path, whether they attack your body with sickness, your mind with confusion, or your circumstances with chaos, see them for exactly what they really are. They are signs that your blessing is right on the horizon, closer than it has ever been. The greater the battle you face, the more magnificent the breakthrough that is coming. The stronger the opposition, the bigger the victory waiting on the other side. Think about Job for a moment. In his limited human understanding, he could not see the bigger picture of what was happening. But from heaven's perspective, I was shaping him, refining him like gold in fire, transforming him into a man of deeper faith and stronger character. His trials were not meaningless suffering. They were not punishment. They became the very stage where my glory was revealed to the entire world. And in the end, after he endured everything thrown at him, he was blessed beyond measure, receiving double of everything he lost. The same pattern will play out in your life, my beloved. You may not understand every moment while you are living through it. You may not see the purpose in your pain right now. But in time, when you look back, you will see clearly how I used every storm to anchor your faith deeper, every moment of silence to develop your trust, every delay to build your character. As you keep your eyes locked on me, refusing to be shaken by the fears that try to overwhelm you every day, know with absolute certainty that the blessings I have prepared for you are far greater than anything you can imagine with your limited human mind. Even though the storm may be raging around you right now, remember the story of Jericho. Those massive walls fell at nothing more than the sound of my people's praise and obedience. In the exact same way, your declaration of faith spoken out loud will break through every single barrier standing between you and your destiny. Your faith is a weapon. Your praise is a battering ram. Your worship is a nuclear bomb in the spirit realm. You are not forgotten in the chaos swirling around you. You are not overlooked in all the noise and confusion. You are seen clearly. You are known intimately. You are cherished deeply. I have engraved your name on the palm of my hand where I see it constantly. Not a single cry of your heart goes unheard by me. Every whisper, every groan, every desperate plea reaches my ears immediately. The path I have carved specifically for you may twist and turn through valleys and over mountains, but it is completely secure under my guidance and protection. I will walk you through the darkest valleys where shadows try to convince you to give up. I will raise you to mountaintops where you can see clearly how far you have come. I will carry you through fires that would normally burn you, but you will come out without even the smell of smoke on your clothes. I will part waters that seem impossible to cross and make a way where there appears to be no way forward. I do not speak empty promises that sound good but mean nothing. I speak life, and every single word I have spoken over you will come to pass exactly as I said. The enemy wants desperately to trap you in fear, to darken the path in front of you, so you cannot see where to step next. But I have already declared loudly that you are my cherished child, my mighty warrior created for victory. Through you, my life-giving waters will flow abundantly to people dying of thirst all around you. Even in the driest seasons of your life, even when you are walking through barren, parched wilderness that stretches as far as your eyes can see, There is a hidden source of life waiting just beneath the surface to restore your spirit completely. Just like a spring of water appears unexpectedly in the middle of the desert to quench the thirst of travelers, I will be there to offer you comfort and rest. No matter how desolate the terrain of your life may seem right now, my presence makes it fertile ground for miracles. Even in your weakest moments, when you feel like you have nothing left to give, you are not helpless or powerless. My power is actually made perfect in your weakness. When you finally surrender and admit you cannot do this on your own, that is precisely when I do my greatest work. As you continue walking on your path forward, move with unshakable confidence, knowing that I am right beside you, guiding every single step you take. True fulfillment in life does not come from accumulating material success or chasing fleeting pleasures that fade away quickly. It comes from living with clear purpose, loving others deeply and genuinely, and faithfully following my commandments without compromise. My beloved, I am calling you right now to hold fast to hope even when the road seems impossibly steep and the burdens feel too heavy to carry one more step. You were never meant to walk this journey alone, isolated and struggling. I am your strength when yours runs out. I am your refuge when storms attack. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble and crisis. In my presence, you will find everything you need, not just to survive, but to thrive. You will be sustained when you should collapse. You will be lifted when you should fall. You will be renewed again and again when you should be depleted. True prosperity, my dear child, goes far beyond earthly wealth and bank account balances. It is a peace that fills your spirit even in chaos. It is joy that transcends your circumstances no matter how difficult they are. It is wisdom that directs every step you take. As you prosper in my love and walk in my ways, I am calling you to remain humble and generous, always willing to extend a helping hand to those in need around you. Because it is in your service to others, in your willingness to sacrifice for their benefit, that you will discover true joy and fulfillment that money could never buy. This is not just a nice promise or a hopeful wish. This is your destiny written in stone before the world was created. You are not meant to merely survive, scraping by from one day to the next. You are meant to flourish and grow like a tree planted by streams of water. You are meant to radiate with a light so bright that it can only come from me living inside you. So do not shrink back in fear when I ask you to step into new territory that feels uncomfortable. Do not be afraid of the unknown when I am the one leading you into it with my hand firmly holding yours. I have already gone before you to prepare the way. Every obstacle has been moved. Every trap has been disarmed. Every enemy has been defeated. The way is prepared and ready for you to walk in. In the quiet moments, I am speaking secrets to your heart. In the chaos and noise, I am your steady anchor. In seasons of loss, I am your comfort that never fails. In moments of breakthrough, I am your joy that makes you want to dance. My hand has never left you even for 1 second. My eyes have never turned away from you. Even when you walked through fire that should have consumed you, I was the one shielding you from the flames. Even when the waters rose up to your neck, threatening to drown you, I was the one keeping your head above water. When other people misunderstood your motives or spoke lies against your character, I was the one covering your name with favor and protection. I was the one building your character in secret while the world was trying publicly to tear it down and destroy your reputation. And now the moment has finally arrived. The time is here for you to rise in the complete fullness of your calling without holding anything back. It is time to walk boldly and confidently into the season I have been preparing just for you. Do not waste time looking back at what is behind you. What I have waiting ahead of you is infinitely greater than anything in your past. Do not second guess or question what I have already confirmed clearly in your spirit through peace and witness. Move forward in faith one step at a time. Speak my promises out loud over your life every single day. Live as if everything I have spoken is already happening in the natural realm, because in the spiritual realm it absolutely is. Your obedience to my voice is unlocking doors right now that you cannot see yet with your natural eyes. Your faith is stirring the courts of heaven to move on your behalf with power and authority. What I am about to do in your life will completely silence every single voice that spoke lies saying you were forgotten, overlooked, or abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are favored with favor that makes no sense to human logic, and the favor I have placed on your life like a royal robe cannot be reversed by any person, any circumstance, or any demonic force. No human being can undo what I have already ordained and decreed over you from heaven's throne. Stay deeply rooted in truth no matter what storms come. Do not compromise your identity or your values in exchange for acceptance from people who do not matter. You were not created to blend into the noise and become invisible in the crowd. You were created to rise as a clear voice of hope and clarity in a world drowning in confusion. When you stand firm for righteousness even when it costs you relationships, opportunities, or comfort, I honor that sacrifice. I reward those who remain faithful in the hidden moments that nobody else sees. When nobody clapped for your victories, when nobody saw your tears or heard your prayers, I did. I saw everything, and I am not unjust to forget your labor of love and your work of faith. I have stored up blessings for you in heaven's warehouse that are not delayed or cancelled. They are simply being positioned perfectly and refined precisely just as I am refining you to be ready to receive them. Your heart is the vessel I will fill to overflowing, and when I finally pour out what I have been holding back, it will not just overflow into your life, it will spill over into every soul connected to you, touching people you have never even met. Your children will see with their own eyes the fruit of every prayer you prayed over them. Your family will personally witness the miracles that your faith unlocked through years of believing. Generations that come after you will be touched and blessed because of your decision today to trust me no matter what. Do not lose heart or give up when you feel exhausted. I see clearly the moments when you feel completely worn out, when you wonder silently if anything is really changing or if you are just spinning your wheels. But I want to assure you with absolute certainty, even when it feels like nothing is happening on the surface, the greatest miracles of your life are being born in silence beneath the surface. My power is not always loud and flashy. My work is not always immediately visible to human eyes. But it is absolutely sure, and it is constantly moving forward without stopping. You are walking through a sacred process right now that cannot be skipped or rushed. A complete transformation is underway deep within your spirit, and this process takes time. It cannot be hurried. Like a seed planted in soil, your growth is being carefully nurtured beneath the surface where nobody can see. But when it finally breaks through the ground into the light, it will be absolutely undeniable to everyone watching. Other people may have underestimated you, written you off, or counted you out completely. But I never did, not for 1 second. I placed greatness inside you from the very beginning before you were even born, and I have been patiently shaping you, teaching you, and preparing you to carry that greatness well without letting it destroy you. So right now, forgive yourself completely for all the times you doubted my plan. Release and let go of the shame attached to your past decisions and failures. Do not let regret become a heavy weight that slows down your forward progress. I am the God of second chances, and third chances, and fourth chances. I never tire of showing mercy. I never grow weary of redeeming what was lost or broken. I take brokenness and create beauty from it. I take ashes and turn them into something glorious. I have seen every single night when sleep would not come, no matter how tired you were. I have heard every question that echoed loudly in your mind during those long dark hours. I felt the deep ache in your spirit when it seemed like everyone around you was moving ahead while you stood completely still, stuck in the same place. But today, right now, I am speaking this clearly and directly over your life so you never forget it. Your stillness was never punishment for something you did wrong. It was preparation for something you are about to do right. I was strengthening your roots deep underground so that when you finally rise and grow tall, you will not fall when storms come. The world chases speed and instant results, but I build for endurance and lasting impact. You are not in a race against anyone else. Your journey is completely unique, crafted with divine precision and perfect timing. Let go completely of comparison that steals your joy. Let go of timelines created by man that make you feel behind. You are exactly where you need to be right now for the next miracle to unfold perfectly in your life. The doors that have been shut in your face will open wide, not because you forced them or manipulated circumstances, but because your character has finally been made ready to walk through them. What I release into your life in this new season will be so perfectly aligned and so precisely timed that you will know without any doubt it came directly from my hand. No striving in your own strength, no fear or anxiety, just grace upon grace upon grace. And when people ask you how all this happened, you will say with complete honesty, God did it. Not luck, not coincidence, not your own effort. It will be absolutely evident and obvious that my hand was upon you, that my favor rested on you like a beautiful garment that no person could ever tear away from your body. The people who counted you out and said you would never make it will witness your rise with their own eyes. And through your powerful testimony of what I did, they will come to know me personally. You have a light burning inside you that darkness cannot overpower, no matter how hard it tries. Even when storms surround you on every side, your foundation is rock solid because it is built on me, the rock that never moves. The enemy has tried desperately to confuse you, delay you, and distract you from your purpose. But he has failed miserably. You are still here, you are still standing, you are still believing when others gave up. And because of that unwavering faith, your breakthrough is closer right now than it has ever been in your entire life. Your life is about to shift dramatically in a way that will confirm every quiet whisper I have been speaking into your heart for years. Do not be afraid or shocked when things begin to change quickly and suddenly. What seems sudden to you has already been settled in heaven. You are about to step into answered prayers that were buried under the weight of time, prayers you prayed years ago that you thought were never heard. Wait with expectation, not frustration. Worship in the hallway before the doors even open, because your praise is a powerful weapon in the spirit realm. Your joy is a clear sign to the enemy that you still believe completely in my promises. And that kind of radical faith shakes the very foundation of hell itself. So rise up right now, my beloved warrior, shake off the dust of defeat. Lift your eyes to the hills from where your help comes. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not change with circumstances or moods. I am your helper in every situation. I am your strength when you have none left. I am your defender against every attack. I am your healer of every wound. I am your Father who loves you unconditionally. And now, as you stand right at the edge of everything I have prepared for you, let your heart be completely still and at peace. Breathe in deeply the peace that I freely give to you. Everything you have walked through, every valley and every mountain, has led you to this exact moment in time. Not a single step was wasted. Not a single tear went unseen. My timing is not delayed or late. It is absolutely perfect. The appointed hour that was set before time began is upon you right now. I have written your name into promises that cannot be erased by any force in heaven or earth. I have secured your future with a seal that no enemy can break, no matter how hard they try. The blessings I have stored in heaven's warehouse are not just for your survival or to barely get you by. They are for your legacy, for your children, for your children's children, for generations you will never meet. You will rise from this place. You will shine brighter than you ever have before. And through your transformed life, generations will see the clear reflection of my glory. This is not the end of your story. This is just the unfolding of my perfect plan. This is where my promises become your visible reality. Hold tightly to my word and do not let go. Anchor yourself deeply in my truth that never changes. And know this with complete certainty: I have never failed anyone who trusted me, and I will not start failing now. My hand is upon you right now. My blessing is chasing you down. My spirit is living inside you, making you more than a conqueror. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen and amen. My precious child, as we close this sacred time together, I want you to carry this truth deep in your heart where nothing can shake it loose. You are not the same person who started reading these words. Something has shifted inside you. Something has awakened that was sleeping. A fire has been lit that will never go out. From this moment forward, you walk differently because you know who you belong to. You talk differently because you know whose voice lives in you. You think differently because my mind is being formed in you. The old version of you that lived in fear and doubt is dead and buried. The new you that walks in faith and power is fully alive and ready to take the world by storm. Every promise spoken over you today is already moving from the spiritual realm into your physical reality. Watch for it, expect it, receive it with open hands and a grateful heart. Your best days are not behind you, buried in the past. They are ahead of you, bright and shining, waiting for you to step into them with courage and confidence. I love you with an everlasting love that will never fail, never fade, and never let you go. Now go forth and live like the champion you were created to be. Your victory is guaranteed, your future is secure, and your God is with you every step of the way. Amen.